Oh, hey! So I thought I would do this PSA video because I know a lot of you out there are sharing space with people at this time in this period of self-isolation that we find ourselves in. And some of you for sure are living alone, but for those of us who aren't living alone and we're living with others, I think there's some real basic rules that we should all be following to make sure that we have continued domestic bliss for as long as this isolation period lasts. So follow along with me, and I'm just going to put some basic ground rules out there for you to follow. Okay, rule number 1, the milk jug rule. When you use the last bit of milk, make sure that you put a new bag into the milk jug and you open it too, so that the next person who comes into the fridge and wants to use the milk doesn't have to do that for you. Now the thing is, I think it's also really important to reinforce good behavior. So every time people do the right thing, in my household, we give them a sticker. Okay, boys and girls, rule number 2 is a big one. The toilet seat. For all you lads out there, when you go pee, make sure you put that toilet seat down when you're done. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Okay, so rule number 3. You've just come in from your walk where you observed correct social distancing, 6 feet between you and everyone else, and you had a great walk. But you just kind of walk into the house and you just drop the coat and go up the stairs and leave your coat in the middle of the floor. That's a real no-no, boys and girls. We don't want to do that. You need to take your coat when you're done and hang it up on the hook. And when you do, you get a sticker. This is the last, but possibly the most important rule for living with someone else and still getting along while you're in isolation. It's the cap on the toothpaste rule. Be sure when you're done brushing your teeth, which you should do 3 times a day, that you put the lid back on the toothpaste. You will avoid many world wars if you just follow that rule. And again, every time your partner or your live-in roommate or whatever it might be follows the rules, you be sure to give them a sticker, because stickers help to reinforce good behavior. So that concludes our PSA for today on how to get along while we're social isolating together alone.